Male subject who was deceased. We're still working to confirm his identity. However, based on the preliminary information and evidence that the officers and detectives have located, we do believe that this victim was targeted. Again, at this time, we believe that there's no one still on site on the mall property that is a remaining threat, and everyone who's inside the mall or on the mall grounds is deemed to be safe. We're just talking with people who might be witnesses, and we're asking anyone with any information to provide the police department with those details. And at this time, I can open for questions from the media.
The initial tweet that you all said indicated there was some sort of altercation. Can you just walk through what exactly might have happened that led up to it? And also, can you expound on the point that you made that you believe that this was targeted?
This was a situation where we believe that this was an altercation that occurred between two people. This was not something that our investigators believe was a random incident or an accident. This is something that they believe was intentional. And so we want to reassure people that as tragic as that is, that we do believe that it was a victim who was targeted.
Do we know the age of the victim, or could you at least say?
There is no information at this time about the victim except that he is male.
Is there any indication that the victim
Nope.
knew the suspect?
I'm sorry?
Is there any indication that the victim knew the suspect?
Again, we don't believe that this was a random incident, and we do believe the victim was targeted. We don't have any additional information about a history of a relationship between the two, but based on our preliminary evidence, it just was not a random incident.
Have you all identified a suspect, or are you guys still looking?
We're still working to identify the people who were involved in this, and if and when we have suspect information to provide, we certainly will do that.
How would you say people? I noticed that there was location also between two people. But are you looking for more than one suspect?
Right now, we are looking for the suspect who fired the shot that resulted in the death of this victim.
Do you know how many shots were fired?
I believe it was one shot, but again, we're in the early stage of the investigation, so if I need to update you with new information about that, I certainly will, but all indications right now are that it was one gunshot.
Any estimate of how much longer it'll take for people to be escorted out? I know there's a lot of concerned people here waiting for their loved ones to come out to see them.
So the primary reason that we're not just able to open the doors and sort of let everyone out at the same time is that there are people who we believe may have been witness to this. So really, the officers are talking to each individual person as they're escorting them out safely to ask if they saw anything, if they heard anything, if they know anything. So there's no safety reason really that we're escorting them out rather than sort of opening the doors and letting everyone come out at once. It's really for investigative reasons.
So essentially, this could take hours.
Well, I don't think that we should try to guess about an estimate. I mean, there are people in the mall who were nowhere near where this happened. They may be able to get out sooner than the people who might have actually been witnesses. So let's not speculate about a time frame. We're just doing it safely and effectively for the investigation.
Can you confirm this happened in the bathroom at the food court?
It was in the food court area. It did not happen inside a bathroom, no.
Can you say anything about the type of weapon that was used?
Only that it was a gun, but at this point we don't have any additional information about the weapon.
Do you all work with the mall a lot? It sounds like store owners kind of knew to close things down and get people to safety. Can you just talk about the relationship between police and the mall and whether or not you guys work, how you work together?
Well, the police department has always had a good relationship with the mall management. Sadly, we had an active shooter incident, which was different from tonight's incident, a few years ago, which really enabled us to ramp up our training and our coordination with the mall. So everyone did know the right things to do to ensure their safety tonight, and we're glad to report there are no other injuries and there's no other danger. As we get new information, we will certainly update you. Keep an eye on social media at HCPD News. If we get any updates, we will certainly be posting them throughout the evening. And if there are any additional briefings, we will let you know with plenty of advance notice. Okay, thank you, everyone.